If you look out of the window anywhere in India right now, you already know the story. Monsoon is in full swing. That means endless cloud cover and absolutely zero chance for any stargazing for us. So, what does a stargazer like me and you do during these months? Well, we simply grab a hot drink, turn off the lights, and binge on our favorite space content. Today, I bring you my absolute favorite TV shows, books, and movies that are centered around astronomy and universe in general. So, whether you are just waiting out the clouds like me or want to expand your horizons, these will definitely help you scratch that itch. Let's start with something to watch, and I'm skipping the generic sci-fi stuff and the popular ones because everyone knows that or has watched them many times. So I'll be starting with Cosmos, a Space-Time Odyssey by Neil deGrasse Tyson. Well, this is non-fiction stuff, but the visuals are just drop dead gorgeous, and it reminds you why you fell in love with space in the first place. Second one on the list is a very popular TV show, at least out of India it's very popular, The Expanse, and it is the only show which I at least know which portray the correct use of orbital mechanics and the rules of space in general. There are no magic gravity tricks or faster than light travel, and it's hard science fiction. It treats space as dangerous, silent, and indifferent, which makes it an extremely gripping watch. Another offbeat movie to watch, which is on Netflix, is Don't Look Up, and it's about a planet killer comet which causes mass extinction event, but it's presented in a satire and a very non-serious way. The ending is totally absurd, but it's a different kind of movie. It's a satire take on the politics and the capitalism. Another show which involves a lot of espionage, spy stuff, and space in general is For All of Mankind, and it's on Apple TV, and it presents an alternate reality where the Russians beat the Americans to the race for the moon, and they actually land first, and they have built a whole alternate timeline of what happens if the Russians had landed first on the moon, and it's absolutely treat to watch. There are many seasons to it, but the first few seasons are absolutely great. Now, if you want something to read, you are the reading type like me, then there are a lot of more options to choose from. The Pale Blue Dot by Carl Sagan comes to my mind first, and if you only have the time to read one book from this list, then you should be reading this one. Carl Sagan had an absolute knack for combining science fiction with raw human emotions. It is inspired by the famous solar system portrait and the photo of the Earth which Voyager 1 took back from 6 billion kilometers away from Earth, and it literally puts our entire existence into perspective, and it grounds us in the best possible way. Another new popular book is Project Hail Mary, which has also been made into a movie which was pretty hit, but the book is also fantastic, and it involves around an astronaut trying to solve an interstellar extinction event using physics, chemistry, and astronomical observations on the fly, and it's a must read. Another great series, actually, which is one of my favorites amongst everything on this list, is by a Chinese author, and it's a 3-part series which has now been made into a popular Netflix show, but the books are absolute banger, and they are known as a 3-body problem, and it involves around a planet which has 3 suns to it, so its orbit is not stable, and how they overcome those challenges, and they make accidental contact with Earth, and the third book actually revolves around the Fermi paradox, and it presents a very interesting take on the Fermi paradox and as to why we have not heard from anyone in the universe as of yet. And this is the book which I have read over many times, and it's a tough read, as in it's not so well written, but the facts and the science part, and it has some hard science facts in it, so it's a little tough read for the casual reader, but it's an absolute banger. And the premise itself is so grand, and the best part about the book is starts from the present time. It does not start in the near future or the past, it starts almost from the present day time and continues up till the extension of the universe. So it's a grand scale, it's presented on a very grand scale. Another good book is Turn Left at Orion by Dan M. Davis, and this is for all the visual astronomers out there actually, and it's essentially a guide on what all you can observe, and this book you should be reading during the downtime, and it will help you plan things post monsoon, and it will help you make a list of objects to see, and it will save you a lot of time when the skies clear up. So yeah, this was my survival kit for the monsoon season, and I know the list is very vast and I might have missed some very obvious choices, but I just made this video on the fly. Write down in comments on what your favorite books and TV shows are and how you are actually coping up with this monsoon season.